Hi everyone, it's Tammy. I am here today to do a flip through of my latest journal, which is a patriotic themed journal. So we're going to flip through it real quick so that I can get it listed in my Etsy shop. You can see it is filled to the brim, and it measures about 5.5 inches by 7.5 inches, and it is about 1 3/4 inches thick when it's tied closed, and it has just a wrinkled seam binding closure that you can tie in a bow. And the cover features Rosie the Riveter and has some cute little buttons and lace and some ticking and denim. This is a softbound journal that is made with Amazon bubble envelope, so it does have a crinkly surface to it. And then I covered my stitching with this crocheted vintage piece that's off of like a vintage table runner. So, let's get started here. Not everything in here is necessarily patriotic themed, but everything reflects the colors, so you get the feel of being patriotic, even if it may be a butterfly or a flower or something like that. So this is the pocket I made the other day in, I saw it on Pinterest, and it made it to the inside the front corner cover, and it's got just the little tags and things stuck down in the pocket. The kits that I used in this journal are from Amy at Crafty Cat. Sorry, Amy. And from Bohemian Crafting. Everything else is scrapbook paper, or coffee tea dyed paper. And I've got some washi throughout. I was trying to think if there's anything else digital. Of course, I've got Tracy labels. A lot of the tickets and things like that you'll see are $49 in Market. And if there's anything else as I go through it, I'll let you know where those came from. So there's plenty of writing space. I've got digitals from Creative Collage Club in here as well. Some journal cards and tags and so forth. This is an actual vintage airmail envelope. There are 2 of these in here, so I didn't do anything to them because they are vintage, and that way whoever purchases the journal can choose to keep them in here, or they can use them in some other make. This is, of course, piano paper here. It's Amy's. So is that. This is a copy of a 1935 tax receipt. Sorry, I am trying my best to not sneeze. I've been sneezing my head off today, so you'll have to forgive me if I do. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to get through this without it. This is Digital Collage Club, and I made just a little tuck there to put that in. We've got some lace. And then I made a couple of these just fabric page edges that have different colors of red, white, and blue thread, and then I put a zigzag stitch through it. This is kids drawing paper, and it was longer, so I flipped it up to make a pocket. These vintage, all these vintage posters that you see are on a CD that I have that I bought at the Smithsonian several years ago. You can tell because I said I bought a book. It's actually a book that had a CD in the back of it, so you can reprint those. So I have several of those in here. This is an actual page out of a Life magazine from the early 1900s, and it's kind of a satirical cartoon of Uncle Sam jumping into the water with all the other countries. I'll fold it out here. You can see all the other countries are down here, the leaders. And he says, why not? So, I guess that would have been World War I, if I had to guess. So I just put that in there as a whole. Here's a decorated guest check. I can't speak today, obviously. Just in red, white, and blue colors with some, you know, patriotic looking things in this little corner tuck. Here, I did a few of these edges that are just a collage kind of edge with red, white, and blue, my little scraps. And there's another tag there, and this is a CD case, an actual, you know, it was white, plain old CD case. If I can get it off, I've got one of those little tiny paper clips. Oh, the top was over the flap was over the top, so I was struggling to, and it does have, this is a journal card in here, if I can get it out. There you go. And it has a backing, so you can see it is an actual journal card that you can write on. And again, this is one of my posters. And it just flips over the page like this. And there are two of those, both with a different design. And then that clips. Sometimes those little tiny paper clips are a pain. Alright. And this is newsprint, and it just has some lace on the edge. This I made for the hashtag 50 stack challenge. It's just a pocket with a large tag in it that can be journaled on the back. And then here we have a large envelope that I made out of a Norman Rockwell print that I have. I have a huge Norman Rockwell book, and I just took the whole page out and folded it up to make an envelope, and then put it over the page, and it made like a little tuck. So that's all that is. And I did not put anything in this envelope, so you would have room to put whatever you want. I did line the inside, and you can see it's a big, huge envelope. So, and there are two of those. Not the same picture, but two of that style. Then the rusty paper clip just goes on there, and then I just had these. This is Digital Collage Club. This picture of the Capitol is Bohemian Crafting. Then I've got the center. You come to the center, and it is sheet music for America the Beautiful. And there is a double pocket here. It's all pretty red, white, and blue papers. Again, there's a depiction of Rosie there. These tags are Digital Collage Club. And over here we have the Tim Holtz journaling card that I've got this butterfly on here in one of the Tim Holtz words. And it's just a tuck. And then inside the tuck, there is a copy of the Declaration of Independence. And that is from Bohemian Crafting as well. And I believe that kit's called the 4th of July, if I'm not mistaken. This is children's writing paper. I just liked it because it had blue lines. And here's the other Norman Rockwell print, folded into an envelope. And again, it's flipped over. And then I made this little shaker kind of card with some buttons and pearls and seed beads and stars. And the background is bulbs, you know, seed bulbs, but they're red, white, and blue. So I thought that was cute. And you could journal on the back of this if you wanted. And I've just got that stuck under the clip. This piece right here is causing a lot of the bulk in the journal. So you could take it out if it was causing too much bulk for you. This piece and also this butterfly, because it is quite thick. Okay, more newsprint. And for Amy's Digitals, on the back side, I use the grungy paper. And on the front, it's grungy patriotic fabric, I think is what she calls it, or something like that. Here's the other CD case. Again, that is a journaling card, and you can take it out and write on the back of it. And on the back side of that's another tag. We have another page edge there, and another guest check in a little corner tuck there. And I did back the guest checks with tea-dyed paper so that you could write on those. And then here's another one of my posters. And this is just a little, it was included in the Bohemian Crafting thing, and it's digital, and it's to make a little booklet out of. But I just took the cover piece and printed it on cardstock and then inked it up so you'd have all this journaling room. You could very easily add extra pages in there if you wanted to. But I didn't want to add any more bulk than I already have. Here's the other fabric edge. And here is a original check in here. I just like the colors. And another tag from the Digital Collage Club. And here is another pocket with a large tag that I made for the 50 stack challenge. Let me get this. I saw a loose corner here. Grab it real quick while we're here. And get my glue to come out. It shouldn't be not coming out. I just filled it up. There we go. And that just slides down in there and kind of sticks out the top of the journal. So that's the tab does. Alright. And more writing space, more piano paper. And this flips down. I don't think I showed you that on the other side, but it flips down. So you have a really long piece that you can write on front and back. Another airmail envelope and another one of the posters. And it, you can write on the back of it as well. Another paper collage edge. And then here, finally, is the Pentagon double pocket that I made for the color combo challenge that has, you know, several pieces of ephemera in there. And then, like I said, the closure is just seam binding, and it wraps underneath underneath the top panel there and all the way around. And I just finished this, and I do feel like that once it gets kind of molded, it will smush down some from what it is, but it is going to be a bulky one. So, but I think that's okay when you have a soft cover. It's not near as bad when it's a soft cover. And for the denim for this, I flipped it inside out because I like the inside color with Amy's Digitals better than the dark. And so I flipped it, and I think it ended up really cute. So that's it. Thanks for joining me, guys, for the flip through, and I will see you guys back on Tuesday for color combo. If you have any questions regarding this journal, please send the message on my Etsy store site, because I will get that notification to my phone right away instead of YouTube. Sometimes on YouTube I don't see them right away. So thanks for watching, and like I said, I will see you guys back on Tuesday, and until then, everybody have a great rest of your weekend, and see you then. Bye.